Всем привет! Сегодня я хочу показать, как обычно проходит подготовка к устной части ЕГЭ. Все должно быть как на экзамене, поэтому содержание заданий не должно быть известно ученику, а также обязательно должен быть таймер с указанием времени на подготовку и, собственно, на выполнение заданий. Выглядит это примерно так. Сейчас я буду выступать в роли ученика, который как будто проходит экзамен. Задание первое. Таймер я взяла на сайте introverted.ru. Может быть, он еще кому-то тоже пригодится. Ну и выбираю task 1 и время на подготовку. У меня 1,5 минуты на то, чтобы подготовить чтение этого текста. Как здесь видно, красная стрелка, красная линия постепенно становится серой. Красным цветом указано оставшееся время на подготовку. Мне оно не нужно, но учащимся я, конечно же, даю возможность подготовиться. Да. И я пропущу подготовку. There is nothing fancy or expensive about happiness. On the contrary, happiness is simple and slow. It means choosing peace and quiet over excitement. It is wearing your old pajamas and watching a movie the day before Christmas. It is sitting in your window watching the weather while sipping your favorite tea on a rainy day. It is looking into the bonfire surrounded by your friends and family while your bread is slowly baking. Happiness is always about appreciating the simple pleasures in life, and thus it can be achieved on a really low budget. You cannot buy the right atmosphere or a sense of togetherness. It's all about time, interest, and engagement in the people around you. Thus, happiness is an atmosphere which is not improved by spending more money on it, but rather in some ways the opposite. After all, the best things in life are absolutely free. У меня даже осталось 29 секунд. Читала я не так уж и быстро. Задание, в принципе, вполне выполнимое. Задание второе. Точно так же всегда дается время на подготовку. 1,5 минуты на подготовку и по 20 секунд на каждый вопрос. Мне это время не требуется, поэтому я его пропущу. What is the duration of the tour to the mountains? What is the price for one? Do you have student discounts? Is special equipment needed? В этом таймере зачем-то предусмотрено время для 5-го вопроса. 5-го вопроса здесь нет. Уже пару лет мы должны задавать 4 вопроса, а не 5. Задание следующее. Интервью. Здесь мне таймер не понадобится. Я просто включу запись этого самого интервью.
Hello everybody, it's Teenagers Round the World channel. Our guest today is a teenager from Russia, and we are going to discuss teenagers' attitude to local places of interest. We'd like to know our guest's point of view on this issue. Please answer 5 questions. So, let's get started. What are some of the places of interest in your region? Why should a tourist see them?
There are a lot of places of interest in my region, for example, the drama theater and the inscription «Части не за горами». I think tourists should see these places because these places are really fascinating. It is absolutely necessary to see them.
Is it important to preserve historical places? Why or why not?
Of course, it is important to preserve historical places because they are part of history and culture. It is necessary to learn about historical places and culture.
What is your favorite place in your hometown? Why do you like it?
My favorite place in my hometown is the inscription «Счастье не за горами». I like it because it is an ideal place for taking photos and then sharing them in social networks.
What sort of places will be interesting for people in the future? Why do you think so?
I think shopping malls will be interesting for people in the future. I think so because such places provide a wide range of activities. For example, people can entertain themselves in such places. Also, they can have something to eat.
How can we make teenagers be more interested in local culture?
It is a difficult question, actually, but I think that it is a good idea to explain teenagers that it is necessary to learn about culture. So it is necessary to explain them. I think this will work. Сейчас он скажет спасибо за интервью.
Thank you very much for your interview.
Вот так. И вот текст этого интервью. И задание последнее, 4. Здесь я точно так же не буду дожидаться, когда у меня закончится время, потому что это задание мне знакомо, я его видела. Так, пропустим. Hi, Vika. I have found 2 photos for our project called Sports Activities, and I'd like to discuss them with you. Let me explain the choice of the illustrations by briefly describing them and noting the differences. The first photo depicts a young man playing football on a football pitch. He is going to kick the ball. The action is happening outdoors. In the background, there is magnificent vegetation. The second photo shows a young girl in a swimming pool. She is not swimming at the moment. She is wearing special clothes for swimming. As it can be seen, the photos have a striking difference. Two different sports activities are described, football and swimming. In addition, the place of doing these sports differs. Obviously, both sports activities have advantages. The positive aspect of playing football is that it is a perfect way to improve the overall fitness as well as to develop legs muscles. While the plus of water sport is that it is a very effective cardio exercise which improves your respiratory system, which is crucial in strengthening health. However, both sports activities have disadvantages. The negative aspect of playing football is that this sport is masculine, and if a woman plays it, she becomes manlike, which is ugly. While the minus of water sport is that it causes sleepiness, so it is absolutely necessary to have a rest after it. As for me, I'd prefer swimming because I think this activity is ideal for women since it can bring femininity to perfection. Also, I just adore water. That's all for now. I'll be looking forward to your response. Вот таким вот образом проходит подготовка к устной части. Ну, как я уже сказала, конечно же, своим ученикам я всегда даю время на подготовку и стараюсь, чтобы подготовка проходила максимально похожей на настоящий экзамен. На этом все. Всем пока-пока.